I'm here with Mr. Keedy. We just shot a video for his channel, so I'll link to that when it's available. Check that out. He's been doing I'm really proud of Mr. Keedy because one of the things that we were talking about as he got close to retirement was like, hey man, you got to build this YouTube channel. You've got a lot of followers and people who, you know, the videos that we've made with you in them, everyone's been like, oh, you know, Mr. Keedy, I gotta get more of Mr. Keedy. You know, even Anthony's like young friends were like, hey, I really like this Mr. Keedy guy, and you filled this role in their life that maybe was missing. So we're like, we gotta build this up, and I'm really, really proud and pleased to see that you've been doing it, and you've got, you know, you've gotten a bunch of, you know, our friends, our buddies and stuff, and you've been keeping at it, and I'm happy that you've been doing that. Have you been enjoying it?
I enjoy it immensely. I'm glad I have this channel, and I really never know what I'm going to put on it or what I'm going to say or do, and I don't really care if anyone enjoys it that much or if I have any viewers, but I just enjoy doing it, and especially enjoyed getting to know Brandon through this, and particularly since he started on his project last September to record a video every day of his 40th year. It's been amazing to see that every day he does one. He does not always, and this was his honest, he thought maybe in doing this he wanted to realize he doesn't have to do a perfect video every day. So some days you could tell he's tired, some days he's up, some days he's not as up, but he's always positive and he's very consistent in his voice. You know who he is. He's Brandon, and Brandon at 40, it's been fun following his year, and I hope, I know his video the other day, or maybe last night, he mentioned some ideas for the future, so I hope he continues making videos, and I will, as long as I can, and why not, for years to come.
Yeah, it's, you know, there's definitely days that I kind of just phone it in. I mean, that's very, very apparent, and you know, I've you know, come to learn about this 70-20-10 rule, which, you know, the more content you create, 70% of it is going to be pretty bad, and 20% is going to be pretty good, and then 10% is going to be great. Okay. So the more stuff you create, the bigger that 10% becomes of great things. And you know, I think that concept introduced to me by my friend E. Christopher Clark, who's also doing a video every day that he's 40.
Oh, he is. Okay.
You should subscribe to him as well. Yeah. But that has allowed me to kind of like be free to, you know what, I'm going to do the best I can on any given day, and some days that's not going to be much, and that's okay, because that's going to fall into the not so good category. But you know, with 365 videos, you're going to have you know, 36 and a half of them that are pretty darn good, and you know, I think I said this the other day, going back through them, there's some that I just don't even remember, and it's really, it's kind of like a time capsule. It's like a video diary to go back and be like, oh yeah, that's what was going on.
I think it was a great idea, and I'm glad you're doing it. And as long as we're shouting out, I want to shout out to a former Michigan State University basketball player who designed my t-shirt, not just for me. He designs t-shirts as a professional artist, and he lives in Australia, plays basketball over there, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think he does great caricatures. And this one is a former Michigan State basketball player, Draymond Green, I'm sorry.
Draymond Green of Saginaw, of Michigan State, and of the Golden State Warriors. Yeah. So, he's not the artist, though. Adam Ballinger is the artist.
Adam's the artist.
Yeah.
And I follow him on Twitter, and he's always putting little sketches up there, and he's got some really cool stuff. And so that's about all for me today.
That's it. Well, be sure to check out Mr. Keedy's channel. Be sure to check out this video we just shot 5 minutes ago of two of us walking around. We were walking in circles just to give you a visual treat in the background. It was nice. Oh, it looks like it's going to storm.
I hope you can hear those birds. There's a whole bunch of geese landing out here. I can see about 50 behind us.
They're disgusting creatures, Canadian geese. I don't know if you have them where you live, but my goodness, look at that. There's like, it's like 50 of them right there. They're mean creatures. If you're ever jogging across a path and you come across them, avoid them at all costs, because they will bite you, they'll squawk at you, very territorial.
Yeah.
And they're they crap everywhere.
Right, but don't harm them. Just don't go just don't go near them because you might get injured. But make sure you don't step in their poop, but they'll run away from you because you're big.
Yeah. But they're useless creatures.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
Yeah,
So,
they are.
Mr. Keedy, always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Bending at 40. It's soon to be 41.
41, yeah.
And I'm still gonna be 65 for a longer time than
For a while,
he's
yeah.
40. But
That's okay.
it'll be cool.
Peace.